Have you ever wondered why everything is arranged the way it is? Why are some born into wealth, while others spend their lives struggling for a loaf of bread?
Or why do major corporations know more about you than you do about yourself? The answer is simple. Our world is an elaborate simulation, and it's controlled by those we hardly even notice.
Far beyond the limits of ordinary human perception, in a towering structure of glass and steel, a council convened. Their faces were hidden behind masks, their voices distorted beyond recognition. They are called the rulers, the ones who determine every detail of the reality you consider your own.
Today, we will discuss the redistribution of climate resources. Zone 24, or as they call it themselves, Central Africa, needs a revision of conditions. I believe it's time for droughts.
We've already raised the average temperature. This will create incentives for migration to areas with accessible infrastructure. And besides, it will increase the demand for air conditioners. Stocks of manufacturing companies are already on the rise.
You might think this is a joke, but haven't you ever wondered why some regions experience endless rain, while others see not a cloud in sight? Or why crises seem to align perfectly with peaks in stock market sales? All of this carefully scripted scenarios.
Our experiment with social media was a success. We introduced the concept of comparison. Now, everyone believes their life is worse than their neighbors. An excellent way to keep them in constant consumption.
What about education? People are thinking too much. We need to limit access to important information. The best way is to overload their minds with unnecessary data.
But you've noticed it too, haven't you? Scrolling through your social media feed, you've thought, why is everyone doing so well while I'm not? But that's just an illusion, masterfully constructed to make you crave what they want to sell you. And haven't you ever wondered why schools teach you to solve problems you'll never use in real life? Why does no one teach how to manage finances or understand psychology? All of this, it's part of the grand plan. Now, dear reader, do you see the world differently? Perhaps you think this is just fantasy, the author's imagination. But think about it. Aren't there too many coincidences? Doesn't the system work too smoothly? Where all your desires, fears, and dreams are merely the result of someone else's game? The world is not what it seems. And you are just part of the simulation, masterfully controlled by those hidden behind the veil. Subscribe, and in the upcoming episodes, you'll uncover even more hidden truths. What you thought was reality is just the beginning. Discover the truth about the world that's been hidden in plain sight.